Aquarius, what's up? What's good with y'all? I'm on the verge of taking a nap soon. I feel it coming along. Pause. That was major. But we're gonna do a spiritual reading, y'all, and with that being said, it's gonna be a 3-card draw. And we're just going to tap into something that may be more spiritually led, like intended to be spiritual, you know? I think Gemini's reading is the only one that actually came out sounding more political. Maybe one other sign that sounded more worldly. But the majority, I think the rest of these readings came out really spiritually based. So it shows the power of manifestation and intention. That seems to be my intro for the majority of these videos as well. But, you know, I've been shuffling for a little minute. I'm going to slice and dice this deck and get to it. My Aquariuses. You heard? Alright, this is the spiritual matter at hand. Bam. Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that this is you have become aware of the commotion in the world at large. And you seem to be more, I would say, somewhat concerned, but definitely more aware than the average person about worldly issues, largely associated to nationalism of where you reside, but also you're aware of how small the world is becoming despite people believing that I don't know, like there can't be some type of infiltration of the nation, because when you look around, you do see that there is a border issue, for example, and it's not being addressed in a way that you have seen in your lifetime. You know what I mean? This is the most that you've ever seen it be exposed, and it's not like you're living on the borderline. It's like, no, you're far away from it, in fact, but you can still see the effects of it, the results of what is alleged to be going on at the border or not going on at the border. One example, you're also aware how the world becomes much smaller with the involvement of the internet. So like computer things kind of got you on high alert, like people using technology to do deep fakes and invade people's privacy, get a hold of people's information. You don't know what they're doing with it. You hear about the dark net. You're like, what the fuck is that? Where is the policing of that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you're thinking about this in a scary manner. No, I am not. What I am saying, though, that is, you know that without the technological or intellectual ability to counter some of these things that you are so highly aware of, that you see like a seesaw where your group can potentially get the shit end of the stick. And how the public at large is kind of being shitty if they don't occupy themselves with the type of relationships that at least keep them sturdy, that at least keep them above water. So what I'm also saying with this is that you are almost feeling hostile about the situation because you feel like your group could be more effective at communicating ideas. but yet there's a lack of it there. There's a lack of motivation, and again, there's a lack of intellectual property, intellectual capability, and you just feel like, but you also feel like that's empowering because you know all of this. So at least that's a start. At least that's a start. But you also kind of feel responsible for it. I don't know why. I'm going to draw this next card because I don't know why you're like pinning this on yourself, but that's what I see. This is how you feel about the situation. Or should I say, not that you're pinning it on yourself, that it's like, if you spin the bottle, that motherfucker stopped and pointed at you, Aquarius. That's what I mean to say. And it's like, oh, me? It's like, yeah, you know so much about it. Not that you know all of the ways to counter it, but you know so much about what's going on. So why not you? Must be on your mind for a reason. So this is what you think about it. This is how you see it. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying when the first card was drawn. You feel like your group could be stronger and would be stronger if y'all possessed the type of human capital that would develop intellectual property of some sort. Now, intellectual property could be something as, I don't want to call it small, but it could be a logo. It could be a trademark. It could be a LLC. It could be a S Corp, C Corp. It could be a partnership. It could be a building, a warehouse. You know, like, but you're looking at it like, yo, we got to get ours in some type of way. And if we don't approach this from a business point of view, then we can't expect to see, and I'm going to say you can't expect to see, because I see Mars on this card, so I see like you, if anybody, would be the motivator out of the group to make this thing come into fruition. And it could work. It could work, but the thing is, if you link up with people who slow the wagon, so to speak, and they're not on board and quick-witted and quick-witted, then it's a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of fucking time, and it'll bring you right back to square one, where you felt you're knowledgeable about the lack of ideas and the lack of intellectual capability. It'll bring you right back to that point should you engage with people who are not going to be about that life of building something that has the potential to be business savvy, business-like. The business that would be built that you see will have spiritual impact in the world. And you feel that that's the thing that would be powerful enough to combat things that are attacking the world, that is making the world look so small. You feel like the spiritual part of it will engulf everything that is airy, or like, you know, just people talking loud ain't saying nothing type shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel like the spiritual aspect of it, the spiritual side of it, might even, and this sounds kind of weird, right? But might even scare motherfuckers, like spook motherfuckers into doing the right shit. Like gargoyles jumping off the top of a building, like for real, and somebody catches that shit on camera and makes that shit go viral, and then you're like, yeah, I told you, yeah, that gargoyle's on the top of our building. We just bought that building over there on that street. That's our shit. You see our logo, like, I know that's kind of out there, right? But I'm serious. I don't know if y'all seen this shit. I'm a big skeptic, but I just seen something online where this lady is said to have caught something on her GoPro. That motherfucker really looked like an alien. Like, really looked like some scaly reptilian type. And, you know, I know people play hoaxes all of the time. They get dressed in these outfits and shit like that, but I kind of went for that shit. And even if it's a fake, even if it's not real, I'm starting to think like, man, you know what? You know what I'm thinking? So I'm gonna put this card down now, Aquarius. Remember, they can't waste time. You the leader of this shit, so you figure it out. You tell me. But this is the card that's going to tell us what factor we should consider. What is this going to be? Yo, fucking weird Aquariuses. Love y'all though. All right, so the Knight of Wands upright is the factor to consider regarding this. Hold on, let me take a look at something real quick. Okay. Oh, this is about to turn up a notch for real. This is you continuing to lead in this area of, I would say, innovation and not expertise, because this is some new shit going on here. This is some new age shit going on here because of your method, your style of approaching this. Obviously, you're not. So it's kind of like skipping over the educational part of like getting all of these degrees and shit like that. I feel like you don't have the time to do that. You just need to get a team behind you that's willing to work and see the vision, the same vision that you got. If they can share the vision with you, it can be done. As long as every time y'all meet up, y'all have a meeting. I'm not saying to be bogged down and fucking head down all of the time and don't come up for air. I'm saying, look, every time y'all call a meeting, everybody be there. In the spare time, when somebody does come up with an idea, don't be afraid to share. Text that. Put it in the group text. Only put people in the group that are fucking worthy of being in the group text. Do not add on anybody else who's a fucking lemming or feel like they're an insubordinate. No, we're all doing this. Like I said, you're the spearheader, you're the leader, but everyone should have an equal voice in this thing, because y'all are going merely off of your ideas. You're learning as you go. All of that higher knowledge, education, fuck all of that. That shit is on the back burner. Y'all need passion to ride out. And I'm getting that sex sells. That that sex sells, because it's kind of like, and I'm not trying to call you a degenerate or that you're not capable of possessing higher education and shit like that. No. What I'm saying is, this is such a fast-paced environment that it's going to be. When you bring this intellectual property forth, and it's going to spark fires and passion in people so quickly and rapidly that you won't need all of that. You won't need to have to go to college and get these degrees and get all of this debt and all of this, and then have your team do it as well, just so you can have the titles. Nope. That's not the path for you. That's not the calling for you. It's tits on the table. Let's get this shit rocking. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, sex sells. Sex is even a weapon in sort of a way, because you got to remember that you're going against a swarm of disorderly shit happening. It's not like you don't know how to behave, but you're combating against a swarm of disorderly shit that's just pervading in your nation. And with the internet involved, Aquarius, it's just gonna, you see the sign there, right? Gemini communicating over the internet. It's just gonna spread faster like wildfire. So your passion is going to be the fire. This is to consider too. This is not the outcome. Your passion will be the fire that lights a spark that also travels fast. You know how fast fire can travel. And people are going to love you. Love y'all, really, and it's going to bring change, because I'm looking at the one in the sword here, I'm looking at the one in the wand here, so I'm adding that to the 3, which is 5. That action is going to, 5 is action, and 5 is also change. It's going to bring change. Sexual adventures is what I'm hearing, is what I'm seeing. But not just that alone. Quick decisions, like I said, snap decisions, quick activity, being active and fun as well, like generous when you can, you know what I'm saying? On the fly, like, yeah, here, take this. Y'all want some sandwiches? Yeah, I got a whole fucking, what do you call them shits? Cooler full. You know what I mean? We can go fucking camping. We could go on a fucking picnic. We could go to the fucking pool. We can do all of that shit and you'll still be doing your work somehow. I know this shit sounds quirky as fuck, but that's right up your alley. What do you want me to do? That's the cards that I drew. I'm out.